man. On December 21st, man, it's gonna be an eclipse, a big eclipse. How can I describe it? All right, December 21st. In 5,125 years, the Mayans had predicted that there was going to be this eclipse. All right, so on the Mayan calendar, the end of this big what it is going to be, the sun is going to be aligned with the earth, which is the earth is going to be aligned with the middle of the Milky Way. And for everybody knows what the Milky Way is, it's not a candy bar. The Milky Way is our galaxy in outer space. Okay, this is our little area, which is light years, millions of light years. It's really gigantic. Just this is our hood. So regardless, this guy laughing is he think it funny.
Our hood. I'm just tripping off of that.
It's big. It's big.
It's bigger than us.
It's bigger than us. So in the middle of our galaxy, which is in the middle of our Milky Way, is a black hole. Which people are like, what is a black hole? I don't understand. Which a black hole is just like sucking everything in. Sucks in light, sucks in matter, sucks in gas, and sucks in everything.
You ain't
so
escaping that.
Escaping that. So what is more powerful than the sun? What is more powerful than the sun is a black hole, which is in the middle of our galaxy. In the middle of our galaxy has suns orbiting. There is 333, if I'm not correct, suns orbiting in the Milky Way, which one of our suns is our sun, which is our sun right here, which we're the third rock from the sun, Earth, which is our own little thing. So what I'm trying to get at is the Mayans had predicted this 5,125 years ago without the technology we had. With the technology we have now, we have barely discovered. I
don't mean to cut you off, bruh. He's saying this about the Mayans being able to predict this, but at the same time, they couldn't predict Cortez coming to take them over. Now, how do you explain that, bruh?
Okay. Okay, he had to say something as well. Okay, so at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to explain to you guys is that there's this Mayan calendar which predicts action. Okay, mythically, yeah, say what you want to say. Scientific.
They couldn't come see their conquerors, but they could see all of this. Come on now, bro.
I get it. Scientifically,
that too,
I do try, but this is my answer to that.
All right.
Scientifically speaking, it is true. Which what I have researched on is the way that they actually how they study the stars, which they had thought that everything circulated the Earth. It was in a water, so they would have like this pond, a big pond in the middle of nowhere, and with a clear sky. You could see all the stars in the water. Mm-hmm. So what they would do is they would have like a big pond, which they would calculate, and this would be their map, to look up in the sky. Mm-hmm. And to look in the sky, they would look into the water, and they could see every single star moving, and that's how they predicted it. Now what really puzzles me is that 5,125 years ago, we barely have this technology. We barely have this technology to even suffice to what they were doing. Even the temples and the pyramids, how they were put together with all this proper calculation. Now we don't even understand that yet. Now at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you is that this is scientifically speaking, not just religious or not just on a hype, but in reality, in scientifically speaking, we are going to be aligned with the middle of the Milky Way, which is a black hole with several suns are rotating around the black hole in like millions of miles per hour. Super fast. I mean, these are suns, which we have. There's 333 in our solar system of the Milky Way. That we are the third rock. So what can that do for us? Which there's a lot of predictions, and a lot of people say this and that. It could just be another eclipse. I mean, it could be anything. But at the end of the day, how did the Mayans predict this 5,125 years ago, exactly on the date? And on top of that, created a calendar that does this until millions of years from now. There's a calendar that does this another 5,125 years, another 5,125 years, and then it goes on even double that, triple that, quadruple that, and it's actually there. And they tell you that how many times that it actually rotated around this universe. Now, what puzzles me is that how did they understand this at the end of the day? Is how did they actually get this information, knowing that we have telescopes that are barely even reaching these other galaxies, and at the end of the day, how did they get this information? In 5,000 plus years ago, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, we barely even knew how to make fire. Now that we have Facebook on our phone or Twitter, you know what I mean? So, tweeting from space. So, what they're trying to say is that, you know, that's just the date, December 21st. Let me know what you think about it. To me, it's very interesting. I don't think nothing bad's going to happen. I think it's just going to be like another eclipse, like the moon with the star, a line like that is just a bigger picture. But at the end of the day, that's just the Milky Way, which is our galaxy. So, it's just something to look into. It's actually, it actually is real. Technically, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't no mythically saying, oh, something bad. I'm not saying nothing bad's gonna happen, but we're gonna be actually aligned with the center of the Milky Way, December 21st. So, that's something to look into. Hey, 5,125 years ago, we're back where we're at. And it's gonna happen in the next month, and it's gonna be epic for the people that are actually alive. Like us, you, me, him, her, all of us, we're actually going to experience something like this. And who knows what's going to happen. People say that, you know, they have all these predictions that, you know, that the earth is going to start rotating the other way. Really? I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's just ideas and predicaments, which no one really knows. So, all I'm saying is December 21st, we're actually going to be aligned with the middle of the Milky Way, which there is a black hole and several suns going around millions of miles per hour around this black hole in the beginning. And I mean, it's just something to think about. Interesting. Hey, you know, maybe he's just babbling about whatever. All I'm trying to say is that, you know, it's out there and it's a reality and it's gonna happen. So either what happens, shall we prepare? Is something bad gonna happen? I don't know. Something good's gonna happen? I don't know. Nothing's gonna happen. I don't know. All I can say is that it's scientifically real. And if anything does happen, shoot, everybody better prepare. I don't know. You know, South Pole might melt, and more waters and floods and more hurricanes, and you know, because out there in the galaxy, man, it's 10 times worse as hurricanes and 10 times worse earthquakes, and just a bunch. It's multiplied by millions, and it's more heavy. So who knows? All I can say is we're blessed. We're blessed out here. You know, Earth, third rock from the sun, beautiful place. Still haven't found no life in the outer space. But all I could say is, man, you see us now. Star Trek ain't nothing but tomorrow, and it's possible. Everything's possible. Warping, time zones, and different galaxies and planets, and maybe other people and other conscious civilization. That's what I would like to look at. Conscious civilizations, man. So, other than that, man, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. 89.9 FM. Shout out to Traxamillion. Rob D, who's going to be calling from one of the concerts right now, which is one of my hosts, and all these people texting me. But check this song out right here.